First item on the agenda is swearing in for Stephen Candelaria. Linda?
Good evening, council, or planning and zoning, and some council members. Stephen has his oath of office, and if he would raise his right hand, and I will start and I'll let him take it from there. I, Stephen
Candelaria, do solemnly swear by the ever-living God that I will support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Colorado and the city charter and ordinances of the city of Cortez, and faithfully perform the duties of Planning and Zoning Commissioner.
Welcome, Stephen. Thank you. We'll get that signed copy back from you this week.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Stephen.
Thank you all.
Next item is approval of the minutes of the regular meeting on back in 2020, back in March 2020. Any comments or changes or additions or a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Got a motion to approve in a second. Any further discussion? Proceed to vote.
I am going to just call the 4 planning and zoning members. I'm not going to include Stephen in this one vote.
Okay.
Levy,
Yes.
McDaniel,
Yes.
Butler,
Yes.
Remy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Next item would be the selection of a vice chair. I would entertain any thoughts, comments, or
Well, I personally would like to recommend Rebecca Levy. She has had experience serving in the chair seat, and I think it would be ideal for her to be vice chair.
I would second that.
Becca, are you okay with that?
Sure. You better be in good health, Robert.
Never know. I take it, Tom, that was a motion?
Yes.
And we have a second from Lance.
Right.
Yes.
Okay,
Um,
Butler,
Yes.
Candelaria,
Yes.
McDaniel,
Yes.
Levy,
Yes.
Remy.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Next item is a county development post review. Tracy, are you going to be?
Yeah, I'll present this. Neva might jump in because she has some more recent information, and I was present in 2015 when this originally started.
Okay.
So I guess just to start off, this is an already approved project. The county contacted us stating that they had an as-built Mylar in their office and they wanted a signature from the City of Cortez Planning Commission. You have a copy of that as-built plat, and I am going to try to screen share packet here. Is this showing up as just a white page right now?
Not getting anything, Tracy.
Okay, here we go. Are you getting a white page now?
It's
Yeah.
loading.
There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna try and scroll to the page. Sorry for the computer's slow. Okay, so can you see a as-built plat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I don't see what you guys see when I screen share, so I'm not sure what's coming up. Okay, so they asked us to sign this plat, and you can see their signature is here under the plat reviewed by block. So, in 2015, Darren and Kathy Stone, as agents for Ruth Hoffman Living Trust, applied to the county for commercial zoning of 25.44 acres of property located at 12110 Highway 145. The property is located on the east side of Highway 145. They applied for a mobile home and RV park planned unit development for a 120 unit RV park. At the time that this was sent to the city in 2015, the application came in after the county planning commission had already approved it. And if you read the packet we sent out, it includes the minutes from 2015, whereas the city planning commission felt that since it was already approved by the county, they chose not to review and make a recommendation of this project. So there was no recommendation at that time. And I believe all the current planning commissioners were not on the planning commission then anyway. So the county's basically requesting that we sign this plat. However, this is not the typical signature we provide, because normally our role is simply to review a subdivision to ensure that it is in compliance with our master street plan. And so most of our signature blocks state that the project's in compliance with the master street plan. I don't see any harm in the planning commission making a motion to authorize the chair to sign this plat and recommend approval. It's an as-built plat, but for all intents and purposes, this plat does not appear to really subdivide land. It appears to me the existing subdivision is still in place. So does that kind of cover the subject matter adequately?
That's my understanding. That basically, we're just looking for a motion to recommend that the chair sign. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So I guess I would entertain any discussion or a motion.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I move to recommend approval of the commercial zoning request for the property located in Montezuma County at 12110 Highway 145 within the 3-mile urban influence area, and further recommend approval of the mobile home and RV park plan unit development with the conditions that 1, any CDOT access permit requirements be met, and 2, that the applicant provide adequate buffering on all sides of the project.
I have a motion. Is there a second to that?
Yeah, I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
One,
Stephen?
go ahead.
I just was wondering, I've never seen an as-built plat like this. Is it really, just curious, does that happen very often?
It's new for me as well. I don't know. It seems to be like a ILC almost. I don't really know. It's not subdividing from what I can tell.
I have a quick question in regard to the conditions that we mentioned in regard to CDOT access permit requirements, and that the applicant provide adequate buffering on all sides of the project. And I understand that the second point is in regard to the land use code section 4106 for Montezuma County. And then obviously with the CDOT access permits, I looked at the high impact permit application, and it says that on the Montezuma County Land Use Code 2202.4F that all local, state, and federal required permits are there, and that those be met. So I guess, do we need to include that in our motion as well, or can we just suggest to further approve the mobile home and RV park planned unit development without any additional conditions, because I think that that's already been done.
You can amend your motion to remove that. And again, this staff report was kind of just recycled from 2015. And so I think we were just trying to provide the information that came through when that happened. But yeah, you guys can choose to leave it in or take it out.
Doesn't hurt to leave it in, does it? Just because of what's under there?
It was just a question. I don't think it hurts to take it out, but we can leave it in.
I guess the question should go to Tom if he wants to amend his motion.
No, let the motion stand as made.
Okay, then I'll keep mine as well.
Got a motion in a second. Any further discussion? This is just basically for me to come and sign the plat, right, Tracy?
I missed, did we clarify in the motion to authorize the chair to sign this?
No, it was not made in the motion, but I do so now.
Okay, yeah, then yes.
So, is there a second to the amendment? Now we got to vote on the motion.
Are you ready to vote?
Oh yeah, I'll second that, by the way.
You getting that, Linda, that we're gonna now, we added, okay.
That the chair can to sign it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Vote on the amendment, and then we'll vote on the motion, or we vote on it all at once.
We'll vote on it all at once with the amendment included, correct?
Okay.
correct.
Okay, Levy,
Yes.
Butler,
Yes,
McDaniel,
Yes.
Candelaria,
Yes.
Remy.
Yes. Next item is a review of a county application for a single lot subdivision. Tracy or Neva?
Okay, that'll be me. This is Neva. Are you getting weird feedback from me?
A little bit.
Okay. All right. So this is a single lot subdivision review for 28339 Road N, Dolores, Colorado. The property is about 80 acres in size, and the applicants would like to split off one 4-acre lot from the parent parcel. They're requesting AR 3 to 9 acre zoning. They're also asking for a variance for the property for what appears to be setbacks. I think for Planning and Zoning Commission, most important thing is to note that Road N is not in the master street plan. I guess therefore complies with our master street plan.
Any questions, Reneva, or comments? I guess I would entertain a motion then to approve it.
I'll make a motion to approve it. And wait, let me make sure. And if I don't have the motion in front of me because this is a new world for me. So is it also, the motion's also to have the chair sign the plat? That's kind of a question.
Yes.
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 Okay, I'll make a motion
Compliance.
I'll make a motion for the chair to sign the plat.
Second.
Who made the second?
Lance,
Thank you, Lance.
you bet.
A motion and a second on the floor. Any further discussion? Go ahead and proceed to vote.
McDaniel,
Yes.
Butler,
Yes.
Candelaria,
Yes.
Levy,
Yes.
Remy.
Yes. Next item is to review another county application in the 3 mile zone.
Okay, that's
Okay,
okay. All right, so that's me again, and this is another county development for a single lot development. This was submitted by Jonathan and Sharon Finney on property located at 20615 Road G within the 3 mile area. So this property is kind of bisected by the 3 mile zone, so it's just barely in there. So the Spinneys have a 48.5 acre parcel, and they'd like to split off an 8 acre lot from the parent parcel. They're requesting AR3 zoning. You guys have the packet, so you can see that the map attached to it isn't very clear. I know where access is coming from. Either way, I suppose it doesn't really matter. This section of Road G is not part of the master street plan. So I guess that's it.
both of these go in front of the county at their next meeting, planning and zoning.
Yes. This one is going Thursday, June 11th. And I'm not sure when the second one is going in front of the county, or the first one.
Okay,
It appears to say this Thursday, June 11th as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if you have comments, you can always dictate them to us, and we can write a memo to the county and submit it on P&Z behalf with your signature, or you can just find the file when it comes around.
okay. Any discussion or comments? Entertain a motion then.
I will make a motion to direct the chair to sign the plat for the single lot development on property owned by Jonathan and Sharon Spinney, located at 20615 Road G, Cortez, Colorado, consisting of one approximately 8 acre lot on property in Montezuma County within the 3 mile urban influence area, with signature block number 1 for compliance with the master streets plan, and recommend approval of the rezoning to AR 3-9.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? I'll proceed to vote. You're muted, Linda.
Sorry.
No worries.
Levy,
Yes.
Butler,
Yes.
Candelaria,
Yes.
McDaniel,
Yes.
Remy.
Yes,
Thank you. Sorry about that.
that's
Don't let
good.
it happen again.
Next item is citizen participation. Bill, do we have any citizens out there that want to comment? Apparently not.
Or we have one attendee. If you would like to speak, Lisa, you can raise your hand. If not, we can continue. I am not seeing a hand raised.
Okay, we'll move on then. Next item, or any planning and zoning discussion items?
I have a question. Just because it's hard for me to go back and forth on a teeny laptop between the packet and Zoom, is there a way that a staff person could share their screen through the meeting so we can, so it's a little bit easier for us to be able to see where we are?
We
Yeah.
can certainly do that.
Okay.
I think we're also learning to juggle right now too.
Oh, no, I completely
Yeah.
get that. I get that. So it's not a criticism, it's just sort of a trying to figure out how this will work.
Yeah, should we keep doing this, I suppose?
Right, good point.
Any other items of discussion? In your package, you had building permits. Any other items of business? Any old or previous business? Yes, I would entertain a motion then to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Linda, should we vote? Okay, let's go ahead and vote, and you can unmute.
Aye.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Butler,
Yes.
Candelaria,
Yes.
McDaniel,
Yes.
Levy,
Yes.
Remy.
Yes.
Night,
Everybody have a
everybody.
good week.
Thanks, Bill.
Wow.
Take care, everybody. Thank you very much.
Yep, you're welcome.
Congratulations, Stephen.
Thank you.
Stephen, good to have you on board, but you may regret it later.